die, you dog! On your feet! Get them going!
Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Cross Examinations. I'm your host, Mike S. Miller, not a past priest, rabbi, teacher, scholar, theologian, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. I'm just a guy on the internet talking to you. Why you're here, I have no idea. But welcome. Hello, Tina and Justin and Corpse Grinder. What's up, guys? Welcome. Let me turn this chat on as I begin. Oh, you just started. I did. And I'm only a shy 2 minutes late. Very nice. I know I was totally ready earlier, but Twitter or X. We're having a little discussion about this guy. I know we'll get into the other news, but this video, there's a video going around about a protective dad tells daughter's Muslim boyfriend to stop seeing her, and so we're having a little back and forth discussion about it on a Twitter DM group, which is kind of funny. What do you guys think about that? Because one of the things the guy says, it's my house, my rules. She's only 19. She lives under my roof. Therefore, she lives under my rules. And I'm 1,000% on board with that. It was I remember when my oldest son turned 18, and I was telling him something. I can't remember what I was telling him. He's like, I'm an adult now, and I just laughed at him. I'm like, you're an adult. I'm like, you don't pay rent. You live in my house under my rule. I'm like, look, Elijah, if you want to be an adult, you move out. You get your own apartment. You pay your own bills. You pay for your own food. You pay for your own car insurance. You pay for your own gas. And you'll be an adult, and I'll treat you like one. Till then, you're a kid, and you live under my rules. He's like, yep. And that's how it is, right? You're here on a at this point you're here on a scholarship. And once you turn 18, I have every right in the world to kick you right out of my house. Go be an adult. Go ahead. And I'll be honest with you, if this was we didn't live in a place where it was so bloody expensive to get started, I might just kick my kids out when they turn 18. That was always the plan, right? They used to tell me since they were little, I was like, I'm kicking you out when you turn 18. And then I didn't. But it was just because how crazy expensive it is, right? My house, my rules. Exactly. My house, my rules. I'm the king in this castle. At least the dad is smart enough to understand what Islam really is. Good for him. I know. And of course, it's like the Muslim dude's like, he's like, well, it's her decision. She's an adult. And he's like, let me explain something to you. It's not her decision because she lives under my roof and under my rules. So you, as a man, need to respect me as her father, as a man, and just bug out of here because she's not going out with you anymore. And it's just, I mean, I can play it, but it's like 3 minutes long, so I don't really want to. But yeah, it's absolutely, yeah, it makes sense to me. The rules, right? 100%. It's hard as a father because look, we're talking about it there because like if this chick is dating a Muslim, it's because dad didn't raise her to understand why that's a problem, right? Unequally yoked. Now in Islam, dating outside of your religion is encouraged for men and beheaded for women. So let's just say that's a hell of a discouragement for women to date outside of Islam. But the reason it's okay for men, and you see this all the time, Muslim men will always date Christian women. And why are they doing that? Because it's a double whammy. First of all, if you are a Muslim man and you marry a Christian woman, the children are Muslim, right? It's not encouraged for, they don't even have to convert them. If you marry a Christian woman as a Muslim, your children are Muslim, and they will be raised as Muslim, or you're going to have a problem. And so what they're doing is it's a double header. It's first of all you're making more Muslim children, and you're taking a Christian breeding woman off of the playing board. So it's a population control, population domination jihad. It is a jihad. Muslim men going after Christian women is part of jihad. This is not a joke. This is very real. And that father should stick to his guns and not let his daughter date or marry a Muslim man, because then all of his grandchildren will be little jihadis too. Sorry. Basically, the whole religion of Islam is just to live in constant pleasure, but only for the man. Not just live the eternal afterlife. Women are in Islam. Women are essentially just sex slaves in the afterlife. Why this is motivation for women, I don't know. But that's paradise, because it's paradise for the men. It's sex slavery for the women in paradise. That's the paradise of Islam. Yep. Really, really. Where do you think those 72 virgins come from? And scarily, since Muhammad was a pedophile, how old do you think those 72 virgins are? I really did not know that. I guess women are treated like and probably considered just a piece of their property. What does their book say? Women are to be plowed, I believe it says. Something like that. If you want to delve into this topic, there's guys like God Logic and Sam Shamoon who they go into this, and they debate Muslims